Yo, what's going on? It's the Switch and Flow podcast. It's your boy P Plus. We got Lee.
What's going on, y'all?
And we got BY.
Howdy, howdy.
And Jay's off. Shout out to Jay. Gotta take care of that poodle.
Baby girl.
Baby girl?
Baby girl.
Is it a poodle? I don't think it's a poodle.
That's not a poodle.
Yeah, it's not a poodle. But yeah, shout outs to the dog or whatever it is. But yeah, what's going on, guys? How you feeling? How you doing today?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. BY, you good?
Doing good. It's snowing.
Yeah?
Things are looking a little bit more like Christmas.
It's
almost December.
What's it? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. When all the trees fall down. No, I think that's the wrong lyric, but
I must stay silent.
I don't remember how the song goes, but yeah. So Black Friday just passed.
Why? Why did they call it Black Friday, man?
Why do they call?
Why do they call it Black Friday?
I don't know.
That's so discriminatory, man.
My US
I'm sensitive to that. I'm sensitive to that. We need to clarify.
Yeah, my history is terrible when it comes to U.S. history. So
no, Black Friday is usually after Thanksgiving when all discounts before the Christmas
but
holiday.
why is it called?
But Black Friday because people are getting literally black eye from fighting for the deals. That's basically where essence came from.
Oh,
if you didn't know, now you know.
That's the reason. I mean, that's why it's called.
That's the reason. Can we verify that, BY?
Or I'm verifying it right now.
No, that's essentially where it came from. Black came from because of all the black eye and the bruises that people...
It has nothing to do with...
No, it has nothing to do with that.
What does it have to do with? Is it because the store owners are liquidating their stuff to bring in new products for the season?
This is even before sales were happening. It's... because as you may be aware, Thanksgiving is usually on Thursday.
Correct, yep.
And Black Friday is usually the day where majority of Americans would call in sick on Friday at work.
Okay.
So there's just usually a skeleton crew or whatever.
I think is
they
that in your opinion? Is that your opinion? Or did you get that from Reddit or did you...
This
which
is
forum
from
are you on? Which forum
trusted
are you on?
source. Trusted source Wikipedia, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Peer reviewed Wikipedia.
Okay. That's funny.
All right, sorry for going on a tangent there, Pete. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. So now that we, as you can tell, people, we don't know anything about Black Friday. Sometimes we like to check facts on the spot, which is fine, but or we just go based off of feelings. But yeah, so Black Friday did just pass, and did you guys do any shopping? Any y'all buy anything or? Do anything,
I did. You want to go first, BY?
Yeah, I also bought some things. I did some Christmas shopping. I got some gifts for some cousins. Got them Google Stadia.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, Google. Oh, okay. You got Google Stadia. That's
it was on sale. And
well, hence Black Friday, right?
Yeah, it was on sale. It was heavily discounted, and I got them
started in-store or online.
Online.
Okay.
So I got them that, and that was an easy peasy, crowd pleasing Christmas gift for them. So I'm happy with that.
Nice.
I bought another couple things. I actually had to use some Google Store credit because I bought something from Black Friday last year. I bought a phone, and so I had to use up the store credit, which was going to expire. So I had to buy something else from Google.
Oh, okay, so you were forced to buy something.
Google actually, they send their products out pretty fast. Like within the next couple of days, it's at your door. It's almost as fast as Amazon.
Almost, yeah.
So what about you, Lee? You buying?
So I actually brought my thing that I got for myself.
Oh, for yourself.
Which is a Yeti water bottle tumbler. I've had this water bottle.
That thing's huge, by the way.
I had a water bottle previously.
Was that water bottle have was it monogrammed with the Raptors logo?
Oh, I did. Oh, did you just see that? I did have one before. You saw that, BY?
Yeah, you got that for your Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know about that story. Okay. No, yeah. Oh, no. No, I had a water bottle that I used since college days, and it's like over 15, 16, 17 years now. And it was just back then, it was a plastic, and it always leaks. And then so finally, someone actually introduced me to this product called Yeti. I'm not promoting them, but hey.
Here, you're on the payroll?
Hey, listen. I got an affiliate link. Click that link in the bio. No, I'm just kidding. There's no link. But Yeti. Yeah, I came across this water bottle, and there was no discount on it. But but I got it. It wasn't part of a Black Friday, but I was in that mood to kind of like buy myself during this time, and yeah, I picked up a 1.9 liter or 64 ounce tumbler. If you guys can see it in person, it's really really big, but it's really really useful, especially in the wintertime when you want to put hot water. In the summertime, you can also put cold water.
Oh my goodness!
And
This guy's like promoting the product.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, stop promoting
okay,
the product.
long story short, I got myself a tumbler from
You
Yeti.
basically got yourself a water bottle.
Yeah, I love it, and I went all out with. In addition to that, I actually also picked up something that I needed to upgrade, which was my data plan with the wireless
Oh,
service provider.
okay.
Yeah, they had really good deals. If you're looking for a deal, I think the best time to get a deal for your cell phone is during Black Friday, and picked up a pretty good deal, $30. I'm sorry, 30 gigs for $60 with
Yeah.
Rogers.
Yeah, so I oh my goodness, very specific. But yeah, I did some Black Friday shopping myself.
Yo, we want to get sponsored, man. We got to start name dropping.
Yeah, see,
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I did some Black Friday shopping myself. I basically went on Amazon, and I was buying up a storm. I bought up so many things that it's.
say that again.
it's-
What, Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
You have Prime?
Yeah, I have Prime. I have
Oh wow,
Amazon
look at
Prime.
you. Okay.
And I bought up a storm of like just tons of stuff. I think I overspent.
Are you
Stuff for
saying-
yourself or gifts?
Both.
Are you
Yeah,
seeing
bought some-
from like
bought-
from health and beauty to kitchen and
so everything? Yeah, man.
everything,
I went,
kitchen, homeware,
I
automotive,
no, maybe not that far.
baby products.
No.
Board
But
games.
I bought things.
I need specifics.
No,
I
no,
need
no,
to.
I can't.
Yo,
get
you need to
specific.
paint a picture.
We can't get sponsorships unless you name drop.
You know,
I need specific.
yeah,
you need to paint a picture
I did.
in my head.
I will say that I bought Lego. I bought Lego.
Oh, why did you buy Lego? Don't you have a ton already?
I do. I'm a little bit of a collector,
Okay.
so I do collect Lego, and I bought a few sets. I rarely buy.
Wait, when you say you collect it, you just keep it in the box and don't do anything about it, or actually you actually
100%.
build it.
No. Oh no. I do not build Lego sets out of my own.
So
It's
what
all
is
in
the purpose
box.
of you collecting it then?
It's collecting. I can't explain what a collector does. They just collect. But
To like
yeah.
collect dust.
No, not dust. I don't collect dust.
So when you keep it there and you don't open it, you're just collecting dust, no?
I don't open it.
I'm trolling.
But no,
what
no,
else you
but-
get, man?
But yeah, no, I basically I can't reveal. I bought a few things. Oh, I bought
Can't
new-
reveal. Is it
I bought new equipment for the studio.
okay?
Yeah, I'm using that new equipment.
yeah, we're-
Where's
It's
mine,
beautiful.
man?
It's nice.
I
It's
know.
What is
nice.
this discrimination here, man?
One at a time. One Black Friday at a time.
Black Friday time.
So
Exactly.
2022, okay? Bookmark me in there.
I'll see if it's in the budget.
Pencil me
I'll see if it's
in.
in the budget. We'll go. We'll see. But yeah, no, I
I'm
bought
all
some.
envious there, BY.
BY's got a new mic stand, so that's why.
Damn.
But yeah, I basically bought a whole bunch of random stuff. But so I guess
Are they all in now, or
yes, there's still some stuff coming in, but
Okay.
I gotta wait for it. I should be getting everything in by like tomorrow or Tuesday.
nice?
latest.
Nice.
But I guess the question for you guys is
I thought that was the question. when we
no.
got-
What did you guys buy for
Oh,
Black
okay.
Friday? I mean, we're on topic, but do you guys think
Overrated.
there's real sales on Black Friday?
Overrated.
Like
Before
real-
you even finished, yeah.
There are some things.
Because okay, so I hear a lot about like people that I know in like in the retail business and like even online, right? You just see a lot of people talking about these Black Friday or Friday sales aren't real good sales.
Exactly.
Or they aren't real sales. But I beg to differ because I think they're like I'm someone who's aware of the pricing of a lot of things. So I know beforehand if I see something and it's like 25% off and I look at the price, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's really 25% off. But I think a lot of people say, it's like you're saying just now, like you're getting swindled or
You're getting
it's not a
hustled, man.
real.
You're getting swindled, 100%.
No, but I actually do believe there's real
you're
sales
getting tricked,
going
man.
on.
Oh my gosh.
No,
So
no,
society got you, man. It got you.
You actually,
it got you.
You actually think that there's no real sales
100%.
on Black
Do
Friday?
you understand? Do you understand that a lot of the stuff that you buy in the marketplace, whatever you buy,
Mm-hmm.
you understand how much it costs to manufacture that? There's no deal out there. There's absolutely no deal.
Well, obviously there's an MSRP, right? I get that.
Sorry, I don't know what that means. MSRP, what's that mean? Are we buying a car? Are we buying a car
No,
right
but,
now?
that's like the
Before manufacturing sales tax and all that kind of
yeah.
stuff.
No, that's the manufacturer's
after.
sales
I guess we get
sales recommended price or
price.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
Suggested recommended
price.
price.
Yeah.
No, manufacturer's suggested retail price.
Right,
Wow,
retail
look at
price.
you,
That is
okay.
correct. Yes. So
I didn't know. If I didn't know, now I
so
know.
they're like obviously there's gonna be an MSRP, right?
Right.
Obviously they have to make a profit, right?
Right.
So you're acting like what that like
At the end of the day, from
know
a
what I mean?
macro
Like-
perspective, there is no deal out there. The
What do you
only
mean
deal,
there's no deal?
the
How
only
does that-
deal
how does
when
that make-
when
how-
there's
okay.
there's only, like, for example, like I just said, right? I went to get a new I got a new data plan from Rogers, right?
Yeah, okay, before you continue.
Okay.
If McDonald's, how much is a hamburger at McDonald's? Do you know?
Okay, I know where you're going with this. Okay, you don't
Yeah.
need to probe me that question.
Yeah.
When it's on coupon, I'm gonna go out and buy it, right?
Is that
Like,
a deal?
that is a deal.
So then there is deals.
So, but what I'm saying is that's still not a deal for me because
Why is that not a deal?
I
for
can
you?
go and go to Costco and buy a whole box of frozen Angus beef burger. Tastes way better than that salty Big Mac, but
But you went to go to get the Big Mac. Why? Because you wanted it.
but it's not a deal. It's
No,
not
it's a
really
deal. Anything
the
that-
deal is the convenience, right? It's
No,
the
no, no, no.
convenience.
If-
I don't need to prep the lettuce. I don't need to prep the bread. I don't need to do anything.
But did you pay less than the guy beside you who had no coupon?
Yeah.
Everyone has a coupon that during that time. I don't. I don't
that's
see
not
why.
true. No, no,
Some
no.
people
So
don't.
that's not really a deal because if everyone actually is getting the Big Mac regular price $6.99, you get it for what, $4.99, $2 off. Everyone's getting that. How is that a deal?
That's
To
a deal.
me, a deal is exclusively to me.
No, that's not.
That's a deal.
No.
It's exclusively to me. Then I feel like,
Like,
No, that's
if
just-
it's a deal across the board, that's not a
No,
deal.
but if it's
to
like
me.
a limited
For a
time
limited
offer,
time.
because everything is
limited
all
time
marked up
offer.
because everything's all marked up, and then so now finally they wait for this and it's all the stuff that you're getting. P plus, man, you're
disagree.
getting
No, no,
hustled.
I disagree.
The thing that you're
100%.
the
the
thing
Lego,
that
the Legos that I bought, I know the price beforehand.
But
When I
guess
saw
what?
the Black Friday
That-
deal, when I saw the discounted price,
Okay.
I knew I was getting a deal.
But guess what?
What?
A week from now or next year, they're gonna come up with something better, and your Lego piece inundated.
This is why he
Inundated.
doesn't know anything about Lego. Lego appreciates in value, just so you know, especially if they're in the
It's
box.
like real estate. It appreciates in
It's
value.
exactly, yeah, 100%. Lego
No, it's not like real
appreciates
estate. Come on,
in
man.
value.
That's
Real
why
estate is
you
real estate.
invest in Lego.
It's
Just
like-
like investing in real estate. You invest in Lego.
Yeah, you can also say you can buy Chanel bags and Louis Vuitton, right?
Yeah, they appreciate value too.
Appreciate value too.
Yeah, they
but
do, yeah.
are you actually getting like what? If I buy something in $10,000 today, I'm gonna be able to sell it for 15 even after it's used.
No, but
Right?
we're getting a little off topic, but we're getting into whether those deals that they offer on Black Friday are they really deals?
I'm not saying.
And I
I'm
would
saying
say
that
they
they're
are.
not. I
I
can
know I'm
see.
saying they are, but you're saying they're not.
I can see how it can be a deal, but a lot of this stuff are outgoing, especially when it comes to technology or electronics, right? You buy something and it goes like, because I'm a victim of that, and that's why I'm against
What
Black
do you mean
Friday.
you're a victim of what?
Boxing Day. So one of
Boxing Day?
our mutual friend, we went to go Boxing Day, right?
Okay.
CR, and we went to Best Buy to go line out at 4
Oh,
a.m.
yeah, I remember that.
4 a.m. and I go in and buy a laptop.
Yeah.
And it was an Asus. How do you guys say? You guys say Asus or Asus?
Asus.
Asus. Asus. I thought it was Asus. I don't know. Anyways, went to get that laptop. Went home and I'm like, what the f is this? That made me realize. I stood up. Him and I, we stood out from 4 a.m. till 6 a.m. And then we still have to wait before all the crowd goes in. We were like probably the first 20 or 30 people. By the time I got in there, we bought it, and
So-
literally 2 days later, I returned it.
So
because I felt like it was not even a deal. I only
So
had
I'll say-
$150 off. What the hell is that?
What? That's
Well,
a big, that's a deal. What do you mean?
That's not-
$150 off?
Is that a deal to you, or that's not a deal?
No, that's a deal. Yeah.
That's not
If
a
you get
deal.
$150
$150
off of some of a like
Of a
TV
laptop?
or a laptop. That's not
No,
bad.
that's not a deal.
Well, depending how much the laptop was before.
I don't know. It was like 1,000 something, and I got it for like 9 something or 8 something. It was
Okay.
like very, very like big picture, macro perspective. It's not a. What are you guys laughing about?
He's got a new line there from a macro perspective.
From a macro perspective, it's not a big deal, right? It's already depreciated by the time I open the box or I use it for a few
But
months.
you're not buying it to collect or to sell it. You're buying it to use it.
But when you're looking to buy to collect, besides your Lego,
Yeah.
what else you get? Just name me something else that you got. Right?
The mic stand that I
He
just
doesn't
bought.
want to name it because he doesn't want to reveal the Christmas gifts he bought for us.
No, I can't.
Wait, we got to reiterate to our listeners that P Plus is a gift giving guy. One
Yeah.
of his love language is gift giving.
But okay. So this mic stand, for
Yeah.
example. So what do you? I got it. I got maybe like $10-15 off of it, off of its regular price.
It's not a deal, man.
How's that not a deal?
Yes, of course. From
Do you know how much is? Okay, I'll tell you.
Okay, so let's just say if it's $100, you get $10 off. You got what, 10% off?
This mic stand costs about, I think, original price is roughly $65 to $70.
Okay, so
And
$10 off.
I saved about $15.
Yeah, that's a deal.
That's a deal. How's that
'cause
not a
you're
deal?
saving money that you would have paid otherwise.
Exactly.
So here's my thing then, right? I'm gonna go, and if I need something, right? If I need something, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna wait for Black Friday in order for me to save $15.
Yeah.
That's during the time I'm waiting. Let's just say in June I wanted to get it. I'm gonna wait until what do you call it?
But these are
gonna
wants.
wait
These are
until-
wants. These are not needs. right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing you need to understand, right?
No, everything is a want. Everything is a want.
What do you
Most things in our lives, most things in our lives are
talking about,
wants. Most things in
No,
our
no,
lives
no.
that we get,
Yeah, but not
that's
everything.
around in this materialistic world, are all wants.
You said
that's
most
a different.
things. Okay, yeah, okay.
This
okay,
is
go
a
on.
different topic now we're gonna get into,
Okay,
but
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But most things in our life is all wants. So, for example, if you really want to consider, like, okay, I'm gonna redo my living room, and I want to get a sofa, a couch, right? A 3-seater, like get the whole set, 3-seater love couch and a single, right?
Yeah.
And this is like maybe let's just say in June, right? Again, let's just say June. And September, you're gonna have family come over from overseas. But now you're not gonna want to furnish your new furniture because you want to get a deal for Black Friday, but they're coming in September.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna do now?
it's
You're gonna delay what you want to buy?
No, you plan ahead.
Yeah.
How? But the Black Friday doesn't come until November. But
No,
your family from overseas are coming in September.
Yeah, you should have bought it last Black Friday or last.
But you don't
Boxing
know
Day.
that. You don't know that, right?
Well, then you
don't
missed
know.
out.
No. So, but that's
bad
what
planning.
I'm saying.
That's just bad planning, man.
So that's what I'm saying. So Black Friday is not really a deal when it comes to. Okay, so for example, like right now here in the
wrong.
Greater Toronto area, gasoline price went down by what? 10 cents, right? You guys know
Yeah.
about that? It went down by 10 cents. So what? Is that a deal now? You don't think that the price at 144 per liter
I don't think
is really the price now that because it's gone down by 10 cents it's a deal.
Gas
now
is-
I'm
gas
gonna
is
get
good
gas.
overall,
I'm
but-
gonna get gas anyways regardless. I'm not gonna wait until it goes down by another 5 cents. Then I'm gonna go fill up the
No, but
tank.
gas is a little different. It's not the same thing as a stagnant product that you're getting because gas.
I can go and take Uber. I can go and take the subway or public transit. I'm still gonna. It's not a deal. People say, "Oh, I'm gonna wait until it drops." On Monday it's gonna go down by 2 cents. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up then. That's a deal. That is what you're telling me.
I don't know who's saying that's a deal, but I'm not.
People
saying that's a
say
deal.
that that's a deal.
Oh yeah, really? Okay.
It's the same perspective I get when someone like you, P, saying that.
But that's not a real deal.
Black
That's
Friday
not a
is
real
a
deal.
deal.
No. But these are real deals.
$15. I'm not gonna try to diminish $15. $15
Yeah.
is $15.
Yeah.
$15 times 100. Obviously, it's 1,500. It adds up. It compounds 100%. But if you want to get something, go get it. Right? Like,
But if you don't really need it right away, there's
don't-
some things you need right away.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
some things you don't, and you can wait until it's at the price that you want to pay for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
yeah.
that's what P did.
Yeah.
But P, relax, settle down. I know you got yourself a deal, but you're feeling yourself, and that's where I feel I disagree with you. When
I'm
you're
just-
feeling yourself that you got a deal, that's where I have a problem and have an issue with. I'm just trying to bring you back to reality and snap you back to
Oh
reality.
man, I can't wait till Christmas comes around. Man. That's all I'm gonna say. But
That's all I'm gonna say.
no, but yeah.
A deal is when it's significant enough that you really realize it in your pocket. That's how I call a deal. If it's a 50%,
that's anything.
a 50%
if I
deal,
can save $1 everywhere, that's a deal.
I can save
That
it.
adds up,
I don't
right?
have to do anything. I won't buy anything. I won't go eat out. That's saving. That's really saving.
That's not
That's a deal.
That's a deal. Thank
That's a
you.
deal.
That's a deal.
Cooking some rice and soy sauce. That's a deal.
Amen. Amen. You know about that.
Yeah.
You know about that.
Yeah. No, but obviously, I'm just talking about Black Friday in to be real more specific, right?
Okay, go back to your original
Like,
question, man. Sorry.
because like no, I'm just trying to state like because like people that work in this industry have the ins and outs and know that like like there's price what do you call it, price when they basically they mark up the price and then they give a discount, but really you're
Yeah.
not really saving, right?
yeah, I know
Right?
all about that.
That's all about like
That's why I say it's not.
that's why
a
you don't know. That's
discount.
why you need to be aware of the pricing beforehand, right? So like for
But-
myself, I'm aware of the pricing beforehand for a lot of the things that I buy. So
From a macro
that's why I
perspective, it's
know
all-
I save.
Black
That's why I know I
Friday is a
save, yeah.
marketing thing. It's just purely marketing. It's not
For
a deal.
what? What are the okay? What is it marketing for?
What is it marketing for?
Yeah, what is
Marketing to get people to spend money. It's
Yeah.
they're leveraging the festive season to get people to take their money out of their pocket to spend on their products. That's
Okay.
all it is.
Yeah.
Everything that you buy in this world is just all marketing. How can I get as a marketer, how can I get one person to take money out of their pocket
Yeah.
to make that purchase? And this is just a one way to do it.
Yeah.
So,
And it's pretty effective.
but to me, it's not a deal. To me, it's not a deal. It's effective. It works.
If I was to buy
but
the
it's
same
not a
product
deal
throughout,
to me.
if I was to buy the same product,
like
Either-
for example, this
but there's
Yeti
no
bottle-
marketing going on. What if I was to buy the same product that's where there's no marketing going on? I'd be spending full price.
Sorry, you lost me. Sorry, what were you saying?
You're saying it's all marketing, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm saying if I was to say March 20th, okay, I buy the same product that I bought on Black Friday, right? There's no marketing going on, but I still buy that product. I pay a full price. Did I get? Am I not getting it like versus Black
Mm-hmm.
Friday? Am I not getting a deal versus? That marketing is helping because now I'm getting a deal.
But how I see it is, yeah, I get you. You're right. At the end of the day, it is
All right,
a
I
deal.
win finally.
At the end of the day,
That's all I
it
wanted
is a
to
deal,
hear.
but it is a deal from your
Yeah,
perspective
so-
on the
okay.
consumer, on you as a specific consumer,
Okay.
and that's how you gauge it as, right? Because you're following the price trend on this
Yeah,
product.
yeah.
But for me, for someone like me, I know what manufacturers are manufacturing. Your T-shirt, that microphone stand, and all that. They're dirt cheap. They're so dirt cheap that if I can get it from China and source it from China, AliExpress, Alibaba, and all these different off sites,
Yeah.
they're swindling us, man. It's all marketing
No,
to
but
me.
the problem is even if you try and go through like what you're saying, the shipping cost alone is gonna kill you.
There's shipping. There's
The shipping is gonna
'Cause-
kill you.
again, you got to think about all the other
Elements.
overhead costs
Yeah,
involved
exactly.
with it, right? It's not just the actual product, but there's the marketing, there's whatever retail, whatever. There's the transportation.
Yeah, they gotta
and all
pay
that
their
stuff.
employees. Like you think it's that simple? Like there's so much cost involved that, like yes, they gotta make a profit too. They're probably making something, but like there's so much built-in costs that come into play that they have to take that into consideration.
All I'm saying is I'm not feeling myself when I get a $10 or $15 off.
Man,
Like
when you get a win, you gotta celebrate it, man.
Look,
you gotta have some big cojones, you know. You gotta,
I'm celebrating when I can get a deal for sure. Like if this tumbler here I can get like 10% off on it, right?
Yeah.
I got it for $80. If I can get it, 10% off $8, hey, that's a deal. That is a deal. But I'm not gonna be like, yo,
you're not happy. You're not.
I'm not
like,
gonna be like going out and buying chili steak onion fries and I'm gonna
Well,
go
you
celebrate.
could be because you save $8.
Yeah, that's true. That is right. You could. Now you
got a deal. You got a tumbler and chili onion fries for the same price.
Exactly.
Fair enough. That's a
Exactly.
deal.
That's a deal.
Yo, you got
That's
me
a
sold.
combo now.
You guys got me sold. You know what?
That's
I'm
an
with
extra
you guys.
value menu combo.
Oh, there you go. I think we accomplished something. We convinced them. All right. I think we can move on to the next topic. 'Cause
You don't want me to change my mind.
yeah, no changing minds here. All right. Yeah. No. Like, but again,
Good for you, man. I'm happy that you're happy with your Black Friday purchase.
Yeah, man. But just to wrap it up, I think I'm actually glad that like Canada specifically has embraced Black Friday because now we could get our gifts at a because Christmas is coming up, so we could get our gifts at a discounted price versus buying gifts after Christmas, which is
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day, correct? Yeah, and I love it. I love this Black Friday. And it's funny because I was thinking about it too, and I think it's being embraced around the world.
This is called globalization.
Like it's
in
crazy how like
stemming from America.
yeah, it's crazy like because Asia and down south like Mexico, like all these places are actually embracing it from from an international perspective, because if you go on a lot of these websites that they're based out of whatever Asia, China, wherever, and they it's like Black Friday sales. Like what? But you guys are, I guess they know their customers. They understand that this is a big thing, and now it's worldwide. It's crazy.
Just like Lee said, this is all marketing, right? It's a way to get money out of your pocket, and so if they can do that at a very efficient way, and everyone's kind of coming on board, why not?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, because Canada only started Black Friday like only a couple of years ago, less than a decade ago.
For sure, like definitely maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. For sure, it's been kind of gaining popularity.
I'll tell you. Sorry. You guys continue on, and I gotta. I'm backpedaling right now. I'm backpedaling.
Well,
right? Because guess what? If BY, you're saying, oh, it only happened about a decade ago, but guess what? You know what it has now transpired to? This Black Friday started October 15th. Black Friday, pre-Black Friday, pre-2 weeks Black Friday. And then guess what?
No, it didn't start
Black
October
Friday,
15th.
but guess what? Black Friday's over now. But guess what? Post Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday weekend.
Black Friday extended to
there's
December.
Because there's
Cyber
Is that a
Monday.
deal now? Is that a deal now?
Cyber Monday.
Cyber
Whatever.
Monday.
Any purpose-
Post Cyber Monday. Extended post Cyber Monday. Like, when does the deal end then? So it's always a deal. So how was it a deal in the first place? So now I'm back to where I am.
Any way for stores to
it's
way for
not a deal
stores
then.
to get people to take their money and give it to them?
Yeah.
They're gonna take it.
Whether there's a deal or not. So that's what I'm saying. There was no deal.
They would
So then
rather
there is no deal?
No, they would rather sacrifice their margins to get a little bit.
100%.
Volume. It's all volume.
Exactly. Yeah.
A dollar in
100%,
revenue is better than $0 in revenue.
Correct, yeah.
100%.
So they're willing to take a hit on give the customer a deal in order to
You sound like you are
Right.
so
And it's-
swindled. Okay. We gotta go back to our first episode. Okay, guys.
No,
Episode 1, we're
forget about that.
we're not building on that. We learned our lesson. Okay, P plus, we learned our lesson. I'm not going back to those days. Okay.
Yeah,
You know about it, BY?
You
You listen to the first episode. You'll know
BR,
what I'm
were you
talking
gonna say something?
No, I'm done. We've gone on too long. Okay, let's stop with this Black
beat
Friday. It's already Cyber Monday. Let's go.
Yeah, that's true. Technically, well, Cyber Monday's
Tomorrow's
yeah.
Cyber Monday.
Can't wait to do more shopping, but get deals.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I
Hey
think
man, you're hilarious with these deals. And you look, your eyes literally lighting up as you talk about these deals.
I gotta say, I have a lot.
I appreciate the kid in you.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you see these deals happen and you feel like it is a
I
deal.
just, I can't turn down the deals on it sometimes. But anyways, we'll wrap it up with that. And well, yeah, let's get into the next topic. So, I wanted to bring up something. We had this little friendly debate, maybe like a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe. But basically, so me and BY here, we I think we're pretty.
Avid movie watchers.
Yeah, I think we would call ourselves. We won't call it avid. I would say we're way above average in terms of
No, avid.
what is
It
avid?
means
What does avid mean?
consistent movie watchers.
Okay,
like,
yeah, I agree with that term then.
It's more than occasional.
Yes,
More
for
than
sure.
average. So yeah, you're kind of right.
Yeah, we're definitely not like the we're definitely way above the average person. But
No, having keen interest.
Sure.
yeah,
All
that stuff.
It's all similar descriptions of the same thing.
No, I'm trying to explain to P plus.
Oh, that's the
what avid
definition?
means.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we were having this debate where basically so there's a lot of movies out there that are based off of books. Lord of the Rings is an example. Twilight. What's another one? I just named two that I don't even know.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. That's
Hunger
a good example.
Games.
Hunger Games. Yes. What's that? The S&M one. Oh, it's coming to my mind. Something Gray. The guy's name is Gray. Christian Grey, but I don't know what.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, 50 Shades of Grey. That's based off of a book.
There's a lot.
There's definitely a lot.
Continue,
for sure.
continue.
So I was thinking about this the other day, and I brought it up to the guys, and basically, with these books, a lot of the times a lot of the times people like to read books before watching the movies. But I came up with I didn't come up with this, but I heard about this, and I thought about, like, this makes sense to me. But basically, why don't you do it the opposite way? Watch a movie, then read the book. To me, it seems so much better when you watch a movie and then actually you can actually see what characters look like. Obviously, it's from a perspective of somebody else that the director or the producer, whoever is putting the movie together. But that, you basically see what how they're portraying it, and then you have an idea of, okay, this is how they should probably look like, or based off of the book, and then basically watch the movie and then go back to the book and read the book. I think this is a lot better. I think this is the way to go. I think people should be doing it this way. Watch the movie, read the book.
I highly disagree.
Oh, okay. Well, let's hear it.
So, what is okay? You're talking about completely different formats. You're talking about a book and movie.
Yes.
A book is a very non-visual. Well, it is visual because you have to read it, but it's not a visual medium as much as a movie, where they do a lot of the place setting for you already, right? You see the actor, you see what color hair they have, what eye color they have. They show everything to you on there, but they only show whatever they think about or whatever their budget shows, right? Whereas a book has no budget.
Yes.
And so you're allowed to get a lot more creative. And the whole idea of a book is it has no visuals, unless you're talking about graphic novel or anything, right? But it has no visuals, but they paint a picture in your mind. So it activates your imagination to think of what the characters sound like, what the characters may look like. Like, they may describe something, whether they have brown eyes and brown hair and all that stuff, but you can kind of picture it. And everyone has a different interpretation of what they can look like. But the thing is, that's the joy of it, that everyone has their own interpretation. And the thing is, when you make a movie, that is one person's interpretation of it. And the thing is, if you do the reverse, where you're when you're watching the movie before the book, if you choose to read the book after that, you are stuck with that interpretation of that director. And then you lose all sense of imagination, which is the joy of reading a book.
Well, I see what you're saying, but I have a huge problem with people that watch movies after reading a book. A lot of them, not naming names, but there's a lot of people out there that they just complain. It's all complaining. Oh, the character should look like this. Oh, you're not following the book. Oh, this and that. And I just think to myself, man, just watch a movie and then read the book. You'll complain a lot less. There's just too many complainers.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. There are complainers, and they just need to grow up and understand these are two different mediums and these are two different interpretations. But they also do have a point. If they grew up reading the book, they have a certain expectation. They have a certain visual of what it could look like.
Yeah.
And then they get disappointed when it doesn't live up to their expectations. But then again, you have to remember, they have to remember these are different interpretations, and they have to separate the two.
In your opinion, okay, is there any movie based off of a book that lived up to its, off the top of your head, if you even know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, let's hear it. Well, what movie lived up to the reputation of its book, whatever you want to call it, where it came from?
I'm talking about Oscar-winning Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that's probably the only one I can think of too. Yes,
best one.
Yes,
I would say.
Harry
These are one of the few things where I actually read the book before the movie, and I would say,
okay,
the movie is by far better than the book.
Oh,
I
okay,
thought the
okay.
book was good. I mean, it was written a long time ago. Like I don't remember, in the
70s maybe
50s, 60s, or whatever,
50.
right?
Oh, that far back, yeah.
But yeah, they did a lot of lore building and all that stuff.
Hmm.
And then to see that kind of come to life was pretty good. The representations of the characters were good. And then they cut a lot of the fat too. One thing that Peter Jackson does is he doesn't cut fat. But like he makes things as long as possible. He makes each movie extended cut was like 3.5 hours each, right?
Yeah.
And he splits them into each movie. But like, look at The Hobbit, which was, the shortest book in the whole entire series.
they
But then
made
they put that into
trilogy.
a trilogy, which is ridiculous. So that's where the book was better than the movie. But when we're talking about the OG Lord of the Rings, we're talking about Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, and Return of the King. They cut Tom Bombadil, which was, for me, was completely useless. They cut out a lot of the I'm going to receive some hate, but a lot of the singing and all that stuff, I didn't really care for that.
Okay, yeah.
And the thing is, they expanded. One thing I liked about the movie is that they are able to visualize the action.
Yes.
And that's something, yes, you cannot really
It's
do
hard to,
well
yeah.
in a book. Because then you got the clinging, the clanging, and then clang of the armor. You got the swords. You got the magic and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
You're
that's
able to
exactly the reason why you should watch the movie first and then read the book. The reason why is can I come in right now, P?
Oh, let him finish. Let him
Okay.
finish. Yeah.
So this is an example of where, yes, the movie was better than the book, and so you don't have me complaining. Oh, they didn't do this. Like good. I was like, good. I'm glad they took away all this unnecessary fat, and they focused on what really mattered, and they did a really good job with the text.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
With the
go-
text?
With the
The
text
book,
onto
the
film.
book.
The transition from text to film.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see. Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
And sorry. I think I gotta go with P plus here. Watch the movie first.
No.
Go watch the movie first and then read the book, because look, when you read the book and then you watch the movie, right? You have your own idea and you have your own imagination of what this character looks like, what the scene looks like. Everyone's imagination is always going to be different, right? People's imagination is going to have, from their personal experiences, their personal biases will create this image in their head. And after you go watch it in the movie theaters,
expectations.
you have that expectation. Thank you, P. You have that expectation of saying, how come this character looks like this? How come the nose looks like this? P plus, what did you say? Always complaining.
Complain, yeah.
So in order for us to lower the expectation and to reduce the amount of complaining, the percentage of complaining, go watch the movie first and then go and say, hey, and then go and read the book, because the book will always have more description. We can always write it in, words, numbers, and whatever. In the text, and then you can have your imagination, but you can't always go the other way and describe it one way in the book and then have it literally portrayed on the screen. So to lower the disappointment, you would want to watch the movie first and then read the book, because look, if you are going to read the book and then watch the movie and then complain, then go and be the director. Go and produce your own movie. Then don't watch the movie. If you're gonna read the book and then watch the movie and then complain, don't watch the movie. Just read the book then and then fall back after that.
well,
There's complaining, which again, yes, they have a right to complain.
You're 100% prone to complaining.
No, it doesn't happen 100% of the time. Okay? It's, yes, some people would be disappointed because they had a certain way they would have wanted to see it. But if you're mature enough, you kind of separate that this is one person's interpretation. And I don't fault someone for expecting more out of a movie. To say, you know what, this movie could have been better because they could have done this, they could have done that.
It's less appreciated by book readers that read the book and then watch the movie. You're less, the people that read the books are unappreciative of the movie.
Yeah, I agree with that line. I agree with what he just said there.
But a
I
lot
feel
of
like
times-
they don't appreciate.
They don't appreciate it because they think that they can be a better director. Because I read this book and how come they missed this part? Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be like, I thought this, I thought that. Well, go ahead and go watch the movie first, so you won't have these thoughts, and then now you can say, you can use that image that you've seen when you first watched the movie, and then when you're reading the book, this is how it's supposed to be portrayed.
So there's a bunch of things where I have read the book and or let's say graphic novel or something prior to the movie.
Okay.
And I've seen where the movies have failed
Yeah.
in terms of their interpretation of things and trying to, or at least the way they've tried to adapt something onto screen. And there's a lot of, I guess, what we could say, books that can't really be adapted to screen.
Yeah, it's
And we should stop it right there at that, because a lot of the series from the books, they somehow become Harry Potter, right? We all know Harry Potter.
That's a very adaptable.
That's J.K. Rowling. But for me to see, for me to when P Plus and I, we were in the same class when our teacher read the first ever Harry Potter book, it was all like, as a teacher was, reading the book to us, we all had our imagination on how Harry Potter, is that his name?
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Actually, his name is Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How Harry, how
Harry looked like.
he had the
scar.
lightning bolt on his forehead and all that.
Yeah.
And then, legitimately, I'm not just saying that right now, I was complaining. I'm like, is this really how this guy looks like on screen?
He looked about
And then-
right.
Sorry?
He looked about right.
No. To me, I'm thinking Harry Potter is a cartoon. But when I see it in real life, I'm like, what the F is it? So
okay,
same thing.
okay.
When I'm watching The Lion King, right? Lion King, it's all cartoon, right? Growing up, Disney, it was Lion King, it's all cartoon. And then now they're trying to transform it into a real life Lion King, and then you have the live show. It's just not the same. It's like, I thought it was supposed to look like this. This is how I see, this thing in my head. And then so I'm complaining.
No,
I'm
but
prone.
you're talking
I'm
from
prone.
movie to movie.
No. What I'm saying is, when you have an interpretation of something in your head, you're prone to complaining. I'm trying to reduce the amount of complaining so that you can actually enjoy it. You can just enjoy it
better. Yeah.
You can enjoy it better. So movie watchers go watch your movie, and then they're welcome to read the book. But guess what? Book readers, you are not welcome to watch the movie. Thank you.
That is so stupid.
That is
That's
not
a
because
stupid
I don't
take.
want to hear no complaining. Okay?
No, okay,
You guys are going to be complaining anyways, so I don't want to hear it. Movie watchers, you guys are welcome to read the book.
So
if you guys
I
want.
agree to some point where, again, the whole complaining part,
Maturity.
you have you'll have your forum to complain with other book readers.
readers.
Yeah,
Oh, you
book
guys-
readers to book readers,
Don't
you can
come near
complain.
me. Don't
right?
come near me,
You have your
man.
forum. Again, but like I said, you just have to recognize that these are this is just their interpretation.
So, but
it is up to the capacity, the budget, the production willpower of that movie studio, how either closely they want to adapt the book onto screen, or whatever budget that they can fully realize that. And there's going to be certain things that they're going to cut, because a book is, can be anywhere from 1 page to 1,000 pages, right?
Yeah.
Or more. And you have to truncate that to 1.5 hours to 3 hour movie, right?
Yeah.
So it's really hard to adapt a full book into a movie. So
Exactly.
there's going to be
There's a lot
things they have to cut
out, yeah.
It's just now it's what the director or the writers or producers decide to cut. And sometimes they make the wrong choices to cut because it doesn't fully realize the whole purpose of the book, because in some cases they misinterpreted the actual source material, and that's where a lot of the complaints can be found.
And that goes back to the question that
And then
P Plus
now-
is asking: do you watch the movie first or read the book first? If they're both going to be in production,
So if you watch the movie first and then you're like, actually the book is better,
perfect.
do you feel
perfect? Perfect. So so that definitely lowers the complaints.
But
That lowers the complaints
But
because
it's not about the complaining.
you get more of a pass. The movie gets more of a pass because exactly what you just said, right? You can only fit so much content visually in a 2.5, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours in a movie versus in a book, you can have series of these books, right? You can have a whole series of these books and thousands and tens of thousands of words in a novel, in a book, where it can be very descriptive and all that. You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed. To save yourself from the disappointment,
it's rare.
You go and watch the movie.
Like it's
first.
rare. It's rare that I ever hear someone say,
It's never happened. Only
No, it
people,
happens.
book readers.
I mean,
Like I said, Lord of the Rings.
Those
I know there are
is a
going to be
good
some people
example.
complain that the book is better than the movie.
Yeah.
I think by far the movie is better than the book.
yeah.
Fight Club. The book was not that great, but the movie was great. And I know you didn't watch that movie. We talked about that before, but Fight Club was a better movie.
I actually didn't
than
know
the
that
book.
was a book though. That's a good.
if you didn't know, now you know.
If you,
You
I
heard
did
it from
I,
BY first.
I did not read The Godfather. That was a book, but that's also
Did it
Godfather
did-
and Godfather 2 are one of the best movies ever made.
Oh
Period.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
100%, yeah.
What did The Godfather come out first, or the movie came out first?
The book came out first.
Oh, the book obviously came out first. It's rare that you get.
Okay, so then
opposite
So
way.
then the movie actually did a good depiction of what the book was telling. Yes or no?
I have no idea. I've never read the book.
You never read the book.
But
Okay.
from what I mean, again, I'm assuming so because Godfather is like one
One
of the best movies
Okay.
ever made.
I don't know if you remember, maybe like at least 15, 20 years ago now, Da Vinci Code. Do you remember the Da Vinci Code?
Yeah.
They had a book on that, right?
Yeah.
First.
Mhm.
And then they came out with a movie.
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch or read any of those.
Okay, I
I
didn't
didn't
watch.
care.
I don't read. I don't like reading. Just to let you guys know, I don't read. I don't like reading. I read, but I don't like reading books.
Okay.
I don't like reading novels. I don't mind reading news and finance news and real estate news. I'm not gonna sit there. My sister and I, we always say, "Yo, if you can't fall asleep, just open up a novel, read the first 2 sentences. You're gonna fall asleep because that just bores us." Okay, just to preface. But from my recollection, Da Vinci Code, the book, first came out popular, and then the movie came out popular. So it was a hit. So that was like a rare occasion where the movie did a good depiction of the book. So yes, we didn't have a lot of complaints to that. But it's very rare. But from all these books that are coming out these days, aside from the popular ones, right? Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. I don't know what else is there.
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, they're the exception where I think they did do a good job, right?
No, Harry Potter did.
Oh, I think
There
Harry
was
Potter.
8 movies of that.
They're very popular.
Harry- yeah,
the
Harry
the
Potter-
books did just as well as the box office.
Hold on.
Yes,
No, but that doesn't equate to a.
it's a
Less-
popular franchise.
Yeah, it's because it's like the name is popular. So
It doesn't
people are
matter.
gonna watch-
They both made something out of it. It wasn't like one was better than the other. There was no complainings from the book readers. Right?
There were.
for Harry
And
Potter.
that is the reason
No,
why
it's
P
because-
Plus and I are saying watch the movie first,
No.
read the book, and
Okay,
fall back.
you know why they made the Harry Potter movies?
Why?
Because the books were very popular. Because so many millions and millions of
Yeah,
children read and adults read the books first,
Right.
and it's like, let's make some money. Let's make it into a movie,
Right.
right?
I think
So
it-
the thing is, if they wanted to say, "Hey, watch the movie first before you read the books," they wouldn't have made the movie because no one would. They would never have known that the books were popular, and they didn't think they would put. They wouldn't have had the budget to put hundreds of $1,000,000 into these movies to actually make it come to life.
Right.
But because it was a very, very popular book, they're like, okay, now let's make some money and let's make a movie. They
I
can't do the reverse.
I think Harry Potter was well adapted from the book.
The first
my opinion.
the first couple of movies
Yeah,
were more or less straight adaptations. So like the first 3,
yeah.
and it just didn't feel like it had life. Now,
What?
the people looked okay as an adaptation.
Yeah.
The,
It's
the
very
characters
accurate.
looked good.
Yeah.
You know, the CGI looked great,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just too closely hewed to it. the movies got better with, I think it was the fourth one, which is Goblet of Fire. Actually, no, Prisoner of Azkaban, number 3,
Yeah.
got better because they started to kind of find its own groove with the movies. They actually changed directors, and they started to become more movies than books. Because again, film and book is completely different mediums.
Yes.
And you have to tell the story a very different way than with books, because like you said, books can be a lot more descriptive and give you more of that perspective from the narrator or
that's-
whatever, right?
And those points that you're saying is exactly the reason why you should watch the movie first.
No, but again, if no one
Those
read
are
the,
exactly
but if
the
no one
points.
read
You're
the
just
books, there'd be no movie.
Okay, let me ask you this, BY. Are you a book reader?
Yeah, he is.
Kinda.
Okay, exact. P, are you a book reader?
No.
Exactly, and that's the reason why there's a difference here.
No,
The
but-
I know, but
difference is
again,
that
if-
when you are a book reader, you will always be complaining. You always have that, in your mind. Like people that read books that can finish reading a book, they're more, they have a different way of thinking. That's just what it is, man.
I think their expectation.
The
I just think there's
expectation, because you
expectations.
guys are reading the books description, your imagination of what they're describing in the text of what the author is writing will always have a picture in your head. It's created through the sentences, and so yeah, when you're a book reader, you're just gonna be complaining, man.
I find the best adaptations are when they kind of embrace the actual medium of film, of the visual film, and they use that to its advantage, where they don't so closely hew to try to make everything text to text accurate.
You will never satisfy.
the thing,
Directors, I feel
You're not
sorry
even-
for
you're not
directors.
even
for
talking
people
about what I'm
you.
talking about.
It's so hard to satisfy
No,
you, man. You're
not even talking about what I'm talking about.
You're so spoiled. Your mind and your imagination is spoiled. That's how I
He's
see
talking
it.
about something completely different
Yeah.
right now.
What are you talking
you're
about?
not even listening to me.
What are you talking about?
What
What are you talking about? You're going off on a tangent. I'm trying to
things
answer
like-
P plus question.
No, he's basically saying that they're the way movies are, like, just the movies itself,
Uh-huh.
right? It's a different way of storytelling.
Yeah.
The
I
way
don't- what are you trying to say?
he's just trying to say that it's if you were to take a book, which is a different way of storytelling, right?
If you were to take a book,
Yeah.
a different way of story, okay,
Which is
sure.
different from movies, right?
Right.
And if you were to translate it into a movie, instead of trying to
Basically, make everything exactly like the way in
instead
the
of
book.
making
Okay, right.
instead of making this book, make it into the movie instead, if that makes any sense.
And like you take some liberties with it.
I don't
as-
follow, because if you're taking, are you saying if this page is depicting something this in your imagination in your head as you read it, you want to translate that verbatim into a
No,
into a
I'm
picture.
saying it shouldn't.
Don't do it the
sh-
text way.
It
do
shouldn't
the
be
movie way.
verbatim. It should be inspired by the book.
And that's exactly what movies are like, and that's
No,
why,
not
that's-
all the time.
So, but then
A lot of movies-
because the way you think, the way P plus, the way I think, the way everybody that book readers are going to think, they're always going to have a certain kind of imagination, like through their biases, through their personal experiences.
Again, you're answering the wrong thing that I'm actually bringing up.
What are you trying to say? You're saying summarize whatever the chapter says.
No,
and try to
I'm
translate
saying
that into a movie.
don't.
Don't do it.
I'm
Don't
saying
do it.
don't.
Yeah,
So
don't
then,
do it.
then people are going to become in. Why in this chapter? Why are they only summarizing in the picture in chapter 2 and not chapter 1? There are going to be so many people saying that chapter 1 you should have had it in the movie, but chapter 2 was in the movie. But me, I'm saying no. Chapter 2 should not be in the
but
movie.
okay, you're
but
talking.
Chapter 1 is.
You're
supposed
talking
to
as a
be.
person who doesn't
People
read
are
books.
People are gonna have their opinions. You're gonna have people complaining. Is what I'm saying.
You're talking about.
That's what you need to. I'm answering P plus's question.
You
His
are
question is, should you
Mr.
watch-
I've never read page 3 of a book
100%,
before. Okay.
Exactly. So exactly. So then
One at a
that's
time. One at a time. One at a time.
it's not what you're talking about. What we're talking about. What you're saying. We're not answering people. I'm trying to answer P plus's question.
No.
I'm not.
That was
we're-
20 minutes ago.
That's
Yeah.
it. Our conversation right now is totally different. What you're saying is totally different from what people. I'm still sticking with the question at hand, which is
So
should you
you-
watch the movie first or read the book first? And that's all I'm saying.
I think you do whatever you want.
Right.
Okay.
Right. 100%.
If you're again,
I'm gonna stay in my
there
lane.
there won't be any of these adaptations of books
Right.
if there aren't readers of the books.
Say that again, sorry.
There are no adaptations.
What does that mean? Adaptations.
If there's no movies made of these books, if there are no readers of the books, if they're not New York Times bestsellers.
So you think we should thank you guys now? We should thank the book readers because now we have the movie?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly.
That is true.
So then
actually.
that-
If no one read Harry Potter,
that's a good point.
there would be no Harry Potter movies.
Good, even better, because I can't stand Harry
Well, you don't
Potter.
read- okay.
I can't stand Harry Potter fans. I can't stand
So-
Lord of the Rings fans.
We're talking about
I
Lee,
can't stand
who's watched 5 movies in his life.
Titanic.
Lion King,
Titanic.
and then Lion King live action. Okay. Titanic. And that's only 3 I can name right now, okay?
No,
and
yeah,
also
yeah.
you've read
That's
2
all you-
pages of every single book.
That's it. That's it. No, but the thing is, that's besides the point. Like, I think that is besides the point. The point is that to lower the expectation, to lower the complaints, to lower the bickering of book readers,
Yeah.
is to watch the movie first.
I think no. I just think if you're a book reader, like if you're like an avid book reader,
Don't
right,
talk to someone that watches the movie first.
I don't even think you should watch the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't watch it.
Amen.
this is-
Amen. Amen.
What's the point of watching the movie? Because you have your own perspective. You have your high
Man,
expectations.
P plus, you don't even
Why-
read books. Why are
why-
you even talking?
Can we not okay, as a
There you go.
as a occasional book reader,
Yeah. Okay.
why can't we expect more from movies? Why do we have to expect the least from a movie?
But you know the answer to that.
Because when you're
You do,
Because there are a lot
BY,
of
you know the
okay,
answer.
okay.
right?
So as a
because movies are
as a person who plays video games,
yeah.
do you watch movies made based off of video games?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Zelda, this is Zelda. Is
How many of them have actually been good?
Oh no, none.
Yeah.
I don't think any. But I don't think I've ever watched
Are they
one.
bad as movies, or are they bad because they're adaptations of movies of video games? Because you know the lore of
That's
those
actually a
video
good point because there was a
It just does.
no.
Okay, to answer his question, it just doesn't. The problem is there's just too much content. You can't squeeze it into a movie.
Same thing with the book. A lot of times there's too much content.
And that's exactly the reason why you should watch a movie first and read the book. It's
So you should watch the movie before playing the
So-
video game.
So you should watch.
You should watch the movie before playing a video. You should have watched live action
No.
Lion King before
No,
you watch
because-
the cartoon.
No, because exactly what P Plus said. People that read books should not even watch the movie.
Okay.
So if you're playing the video game, don't even watch the movie
Okay,
because
so
you're
this is-
going to be
this-
disappointed.
this is-
you
this
are
is-
going to be disappointed.
This is the scenario you're talking about, okay? If you're asking all the people who read the books that made these books New York Times bestsellers,
Right.
Yeah.
and they don't watch the movie, they will stop making movies because no one's going to watch them.
Because guess what? It's a business. This is a business, right? So J.K. Rowling became very famous from her books, right? How can I make more money? This is a business, right? Remember I was saying that? Let's go make a movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your movie. And now they're going to capture more of the market, right? Capture more market share, make more money.
Well, the thing is,
So
J.K.
they're
Rowling
gonna-
didn't
they're gonna
sell the
get
book.
They're gonna get people like P Plus that watches, go out and drag me into watching Harry Potter and me falling asleep. Do you remember that? Right? We went to go watch. Was it Harry Potter?
No.
What movie was that?
I don't know.
The one that I fell asleep, or my sister and I we left. Do you remember? It was Harry Potter? No.
I don't remember, but go on.
Okay,
if I remember,
so
I'll
people,
say it.
so in order for J.K. Rowling to make more money and put more money in her pocket, is to create a movie, and that's about it. That's exactly it. So I don't want to be thanking the book readers and say, hey, thanks for reading the book and making it popular, so now I can watch the movie. It doesn't make any sense.
there would be no movie.
Good, no movie then.
The thing is, I can tell you that
Just because the readers are
Maybe
making it popular, I'm gonna
about-
watch the movie.
70 to 80% of movies right now are based off of
Books.
IP,
Of what?
Oh,
out of intellectual property, whether it be
IP, okay.
I would say 80% of movies that are being made right now
yeah,
are not original ideas.
they're not original. Yeah,
They're either
100%,
based off a book, a comic book, a video game, or something
That's
else,
true. That's very
right?
true, actually,
or
yeah.
they're remakes of old movies.
It's very rare you get a
Exactly. So
And so the thing is, but the reason why they remake them or adapt them is because they had some kind of popularity and now they want to make money off of that popularity, off of those people who read the books or played those games.
Exactly. So
And they want them to watch it after they've already indulged in those other mediums.
Yeah. So
And
they'll
so-
capture more money. They'll make more money. I
Yeah,
see it as a
and
business. So, but as a book reader, don't watch the movie. Exactly what
they,
people
they will.
That's
No,
the
but
best
that's what the
solution.
executives want them to do. They want them to watch the movie
Okay.
because these are the fans. These are the people who have lived and died through the pages of these books, and now they want them to spend more money on, now watching the movie, watching Harry Potter, going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. They want them to buy their wands, their toys. They want a merchandise. They want to.
They did a good. Didn't they do a pretty good job though? Like I didn't hear complaints about Harry Potter fans that are book readers. That
Yeah,
watch
I don't
the
hate
movie.
it. Personally, I didn't.
There,
hear
don't
a
think I
lot,
heard
yeah.
there
any
are some.
complaints.
It was
Maybe towards
most-
the end.
It was mostly done well.
Right.
Mostly,
Right.
but there are some complaints. But it was mostly done well.
Yeah.
It's very low, but yeah, no. So, but getting back to what we're saying, my main complaint is that
You're
it's like-
complaining? Why are you complaining?
no, my main complaint with
Okay.
with book readers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
With book readers in particular, it's just
So entitled.
like if you're gonna watch you just have to be mature and understand the difference.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. They just
That's
have to
just like I just can't stand it when they say, when they read the book and they watch the movie, oh, they should
Yes.
do this,
Yes,
should do
yes,
this,
yes.
should do.
Entitled.
I know, but the
entitled.
thing is-
entitled.
No,
Entitled.
that has nothing to do with entitlement.
Oh,
It has nothing to do with entitlement.
I thought it was supposed to be a longer nose.
No. It has. They don't even complain about that.
What are they
They-
complaining about? Why don't you go
No,
make the movie then?
there's some degenerates who complain about that, right? But there's some people who kind of were hoping for something.
Then you go make the movie.
Better.
Why are you complaining? Go, you go make the movie then.
No, they don't have the skill to.
Yeah,
That's
obviously
exactly.
not,
So don't
yeah.
complain.
No, but the thing is, can't you hope for something more? Okay, let's say you watched. I know if you didn't. I'm not even talking to you anymore. Pete, have you watched Avatar: The Last
Worst
Airbender? The
movie ever.
Oh, yeah, you
Avatar is
watched
the
that.
worst
No.
movie.
He's talking about the Avatar.
Avatar.
You talk about that's a
Avatar,
different Avatar.
James Cameron one.
No.
Oh no,
We're
The
not
Last
talking about
Airbender.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That was an
I see.
adaptation
yeah,
of not of a book but of a cartoon, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was also, I think, objectively the worst movie, one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're all in agreement in
Yeah.
that one.
I
Right?
never
for
watched
sure.
it. I don't know.
And the thing is, let's say if you watched that first before you watched the cartoon, you would objectively think that's a bad movie, or are you hoping that they just think it's, oh, this is great, this is the only type of thing I've ever watched before? Maybe if this is the first movie they ever watched, it's like, wow, pictures are moving. Right? Is that what you want? You want to be,
No.
be people to
I
be
think-
wowed by the first
think-
movie they ever watched?
I think that
This is
whatever-
amazing.
Whatever the original thing is, and if you're a big fan of the original, whatever the medium came from, so like books, if it came from books, just stay with the books. Don't try to cross over. So like for example, like if Monopoly, right? I don't know, Monopoly the board game, right?
and they
I
made a
love
movie of
Monopoly
that.
the board game. If they made that into a movie,
They actually optioned that for a movie.
oh, right. Okay. I didn't even know that. So if I'm a big Monopoly fan, I got their, the gold one. I got their different cities one. I got their all these different. I'm a big Monopoly fan. And then suddenly they go and, make a movie out of it. I'm going to be like, man, as a huge fanatic, maybe I'll be like, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna appreciate it. But for a regular person who's gonna be like, oh, I used to play this, or I played this Monopoly board game before, let's go watch the movie, I'm gonna be disappointed. I would rather 100%. I would rather play the game live, the board game, than watch the movie. Like even the Lego movie, right? They had the Lego movie.
What?
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I don't know what.
The Lego movie was
Uh.
like, I would rather play, like it's
But that's
anticlimactic, right? It's very
But
anticlimactic.
the Lego movie was an actual hit.
Was
Yeah,
it actually?
it
Oh,
was great. It
I
was
didn't
a
watch
great
it, but I
It
know
was a
that
really
they-
good movie.
like
That's a very
whatever
good
the
movie.
original thing is, people that love.
but that's completely different.
It's,
no, but
just
this is
stick
that's
to it.
that's not books though. That's different. That's way
Lego is just property.
Just-
It's intellectual property, but it's not. There's no lore
Yeah, exactly,
behind
yeah,
these things,
yeah.
right? There's no written. There's no story behind it.
Yeah.
You're talking about something else. But when you're adapting a story from one medium to another,
Yeah.
yeah,
Two-
like
two
Pete
things.
said, you got to. There's some things that may change because mediums may not cross over. in a certain
yeah.
way.
Two things that P Plus said that I totally agree. Then I guess to kind of like come to a agreement. I agree with it. Obviously, probably because it's the same opinion that P Plus is two things. book readers should just not watch the movie, or if book readers are going to watch the movie, then appreciate that all the content, all the context in that book cannot be translated into the movie. As long as they can appreciate that and not complain, then yes, book readers are welcome to watch the
I'm
movie.
okay with criticisms.
Yeah.
Which is very different from complaining. I mean, technically, they're
Constructive
they say-
criticism.
Yeah, like when I say that, I mean, like, for example, like they cut out facts, right? They cut out things out of the book. Oh, why didn't they include that? If they ask that question, I'm okay with them questioning certain things, right? But to say like, oh, a character shouldn't look that way, it's like, or maybe I don't know, or the sounds and stuff like that, right? It's like you shouldn't be criticizing stuff like that or complaining
I
about
was-
stuff like that.
I'll say. Sorry,
Uh,
You should
So I would
never
say
ever
there-
be complaining about sound.
So some of the thing about a lot of movies which have been adapted from either books or other media
Yeah.
is that some of them are just objectively bad movies, regardless of the source material.
Okay.
Whether they had bad accents or bad acting, right? A lot of times there's been bad acting.
I just thought
Right.
about the Mario movie, but
Yeah,
go on,
whatever.
yeah.
Like they've had, or yes, there are going to be certain people who are diehards of a certain material,
Mhm.
and they want exactly everything to be exactly the same way, and that's to them. Complain in your own corner, right?
Mhm, yeah.
But I see where there is, not to say there's no value really in the critiquing part, but where they have a right to critique
Yeah.
when the movie's just plain bad and they made bad decisions. Because the thing is, a lot of movies, regardless of the source material, a lot of movies are just bad.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a miracle that a movie gets made because it's a lot of hard work to make. There's
That's
like
true, yeah.
hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people who are involved in one single movie, which
Yes.
takes, months and lots of dollars to be made.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just, for whatever reason, it's just bad.
Yeah. No, there's definitely a lot of bad movies for sure. I mean,
One thing I'll also say, like I'm really adamant on watching. Like I still hold firm on watching the movie and then reading the book, only because then, actually, this is kind of like not really relevant, but it's kind of relevant if you understand what I'm trying to say. I can't really articulate it. Is that Spider-Man, right? Back when we were growing up, the first Spider-Man, kind of like Tobey Maguire, and then when they try to remake that Spider-Man, it just doesn't depict it well, like the next Tobey Maguire, when they recreate the Spider-Man, right? Or the Amazing Spider-Man, or
Yeah.
they call it the Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and they had a different, dude playing Spider-Man. In my mind, growing up watching Spider-Man was that Tobey Maguire guy, and that's all I can see, because that's how I visualized Spider-Man, right? In real life rather than comics, right? But then when they try to do now the Amazing Spider-Man, that's just turned me off. I'm complaining. Like, I'm not gonna watch Spider-Man. Yes or no? Did you guys like Tobey Maguire or the new Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man?
this is
You are like,
this is a non-movie watcher talking.
yeah,
right
you,
now.
you are 2
Yeah.
decades in the past already, okay? But
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're talking about.
Like
'Cause
you're fixed in your mind how this person looks like, and then now you're trying to put a new
Okay,
guy in
so
there.
I'm going.
Get that garbage out of here, man.
Okay. There's a lot to break down here. So
As long as
you're
you're-
okay. This is the breakdown. Okay, you're a guy who's watched the
Tobey Maguire.
original, not the original, but the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Okay, and that's equivalent to reading the book, right? Yes or no?
No.
It's as if I'm reading the book.
No.
No. So
because
if-
okay,
I'm
I'll
getting
give
it
you my
firsthand.
reason.
Getting
I'll-
it firsthand is reading the book. That's
for
equivalent to me.
you, okay, for you, and then
So
you
for
went
you
to
as
watch
as a book reader. For you as a book reader,
Okay, this is okay. Let me finish. Then you
Are
then
you
you
following,
watched
P?
the
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man.
who's
And
it?
then-
Intragard.
Andrew Garfield.
And okay.
All right. And you were disappointed because it wasn't the same as the first one.
I didn't even watch it, man. I saw this guy.
Then what are you complaining
I'm saying,
about?
I'm saying, I'm complaining. That's exactly my stance. So me watching Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is equivalent to me being the book reader.
No.
Is how I try to correlate it.
That's not even close because before
Because
the movie
I-
was a comic book.
No, my point is I didn't watch comic, right? I didn't read the comic. I'm watching the movie firsthand. So as a firsthand movie watcher of Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire. I'm trying, just follow with me. It's equivalent to me reading the book. So my picture of Spider-Man in the movies is Tobey Maguire, and now what's equivalent to that is you reading the book. And then now, when I translate to the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield is now the transition from a book reader to watching it in the movie, where it now what I thought it was supposed to be Tobey Maguire is someone else, Andrew Garfield, where now you as a book reader is supposed to look like this guy with a longer nose is not longer nose in the movie.
No, okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
There's been
Do you get? I don't know if I'm explaining it.
Spider-Man
properly.
is from 1962.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, we're not talking about back.
but
in
we are
1962.
because the thing is, you got people who've loved that stuff, and the thing is,
See,
he's
and
been
that- and
he's
that's
been
exactly
redrawn.
And that's exactly the reason why what people are saying that if you're gonna watch 1962, 19 whatever 100
Fan since '95.
so you stay
Say
at
fan since 1962. Okay, so even so. Did you know? Okay, your mind's gonna be blown. Did you know there's a third Spider-Man?
Oh my god!
he did-
And it's not even Andrew nor Toby.
No,
See, I'm complaining.
but
I'm
it's Tom
complaining.
Holland.
I'm complaining because
Okay.
the only
But
Spider-Man
because
that
you
I
want
know-
this guy who was 30 at the time as a high schooler in this movie. Now he's like he's 50 years old.
So then-
okay, now he's like 40 or 50 years old, and you
want
want
to
him to
play
continue
again?
playing Spider-Man.
So and that is the reason why if I'm going to be a movie watcher, right? If I'm
Don't
gonna
watch
be-
other Spider-Man.
don't watch any other, or I just stick with my comic.
Okay.
But if I am going to complain, I'm admitting that I'm a complainer.
Oh,
But
okay.
book
All right.
readers are not admitting that they're complainers.
There's a lot of
Admit that you're a complainer. If you are a complainer, if
you are
admit that,
generalizing now.
then I'm gonna fall back because it is a big
Your mind's
mask.
gonna be blown because you know what? There's a new bus ride. Okay, your mind's gonna be completely blown.
Okay.
You know why? You know why?
Help me out here, Pete.
There is a new Spider-Man movie. Wait.
A fourth one?
No. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's gonna be the
This is
eighth
the eighth
Spider-Man feature film. Okay.
So you mean like
With-
Tobey Maguire and
No.
Garfield,
Wait. Okay. So this is what happened. Spider-Man 1,
which is
Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire.
Right.
Spider-Man 3,
Oh, I see.
Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
Okay. Then they rebooted
Okay.
Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Okay. Andrew Garfield. Amazing Spider-Man number 2.
Okay.
Then they rebooted.
Okay.
Then there's Spider-Man Homecoming.
Right.
Then Spider-Man Far From Home.
Also Garfield.
No. This is now Tom Holland.
Okay.
Okay.
Different guy. Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, which is Far From Home.
Right.
Tom Holland.
How many people have
I played Spider-Man
right?
in this kind of thing. 3 people so far. Okay. And now there's going to be a third Spider-Man with Tom Holland. Okay.
Oh no.
And you know what's going to happen?
What's gonna happen?
They're going to bring in Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield into that third Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my!
And it's going to be a multiversal thing.
Oh my god!
But you're going to
Okay.
get all your Spider-Man. All your Spider-Man
Okay.
are going to be there.
and I'm okay with that because I'm okay with that.
You're
because-
okay with that, but you're not okay
because
with the other things?
I'm gonna complain, and I'm admitting that I'm.
Oh,
complaining.
okay. Yeah, all right.
Okay, so I'm complaining because, sorry, the metaverse or whatever the verse, like three people, 3 7. That's a concept. That's a different concept. That's a movie in itself. But just from the transition from Toby to Garfield, that's exactly I'm complaining about that because in my head I thought Spider-Man was supposed to be Tobey Maguire, and then when it turned to Garfield, I was like, who the f is this?
So
I'm not watching this.
Okay, so
And that's why I'm complaining. And that's exactly like a book reader watching the movie because they thought that this character is supposed to look like this, and then when they saw it on screen, they're complaining.
have you watched
Why are you
any
complaining?
Batman, movies?
Yeah, I was gonna go with Batman.
Or have you watched?
The best
have you
one was
watched
the first one.
So what?
Christian Bale.
First one is Michael Keaton.
Marated.
You've never
Michael
seen
Caine?
Michael Keaton.
Never heard of it.
You never seen the
Never heard
original
of it.
Batman series?
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
You know
The
there's
original?
1,
Yeah.
2,
We
3,
went to watch
4.
it.
There's like
There's like
7
seven.
Batmen.
Oh, really? Oh, before Christian Bale, the Batman Begins. The only
No,
Batman
there's
that I
seven
know is
actors.
Batman
How
Begins.
about actors?
Actors. There's like 7
That
actors who have
played
played Batman in
Batman,
movies.
Okay, the one I know.
Okay,
So help
here's
me out.
another
Help me
example.
out here. I
James
know Christian
Bond.
Bale
James
from Big.
Bond is another example.
Yeah, James Bond. So the first one you watch is
No,
Sean Connery, right? And it's like, no, Daniel Craig, not my Bond.
Yeah. I hear that a lot.
I have
Yeah,
no
not my
idea.
Bond.
I don't watch James Bond, man. I'm James Bond. I don't. I don't. No. You get what I'm saying? When you have an idea, this is I'm almost getting. I'm trying to reel you in and try to get you to watch the movie first before reading the book. All
So
I'm
you
saying
should have
is-
watched. You should have. Okay, so for your sake, you should have watched the Andrew Garfield movie, so you wouldn't have been disappointed by it before you watched Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what
I'm saying,
exactly you're
I'm
saying.
saying that if I'm watching Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I'm gonna just stick to that, which I did. I didn't watch Garfield. I didn't watch that third guy, Hollins, whatever. I didn't watch it. I didn't even know about the third guy. Okay, so I'm keeping it that. So I wanna, free myself from complaining or free myself from disappointment, and so that I didn't watch it.
And so this is why you don't watch movies, because you don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh man! All right. There, I think movie or not movie. Book readers should be like Lee.
Don't watch
readers
movies.
Don't watch movies.
Just don't watch movies. There's
And
zero movie industry.
oh man! All right. Well, I think we.
Complainers, book reader complainers.
I think we can wrap this up because this debate went on way too long. But yeah, people, this is what it's like off air too. Just so you guys know, this is
Everything
actually
is raw.
Everything is
Everything's
raw. Everything you're hearing here is literally how we debate too. So you're getting some real talk here for sure. But yeah, as always, people, like and subscribe to the video, share it.
Turn that bell notification on.
Yeah, turn the bell, and we'll we'll be back.
Let us know if you'd rather watch the movie first or read the book first.
Yeah, definitely let us know. If you're a book reader, don't comment on this, or maybe you should. But I like to hear.
Back me up, guys. Back me up.
We like to hear some opinions on this for sure. But we'll see everybody next week. See y'all.